The world is a wonder, what path will I take? My life is a miracle.
My life is a miracle.
My breath is a miracle.
Breath is a miracle.
No stress is a miracle.
No stress, no stress.
I'm blessed, it's a miracle. I woke up, it's a miracle.
Woke up positive.
Got through tough, it's a miracle.
Tough is a miracle.
Won't give up, it's a miracle.
Give up is a miracle.
I'm surrounded by miracles.
I'm surrounded by miracles.
Do you believe in? Do you believe in miracles?
Hello, I am Katrina Denise, and welcome to my channel. So let's get started with the messages today from the Akashic Record. These messages are live from heaven. When I first pulled this deck out, on the top was stuck in fear, and on the bottom was scattered energy. So I shuffled. And after I shuffled, on the bottom of the deck was deception, and on the top was wisdom. So just from those eye-catching, pay attention now, because the energy is moving. There's a transition happening in the spirit from you being stuck in fear with the outcome of scattered energy. But once you reshuffle, the deception is now going to have the outcome of wisdom. There's a fresh start, a new opportunity for you to begin again, using the wisdom of the deception that you've seen through. So if you're in a deceptive type of place, you've clearly isolated yourself, and it takes courage to do that. You could have fell in line, but you decided not to. You didn't want to people please, enable this type of behavior. And this is from ancient times. You have never done that. You've never done that, and you never will do that. You don't depend on the approval from others. Like, you take charge of your relationships and the situations. In a sense, when there's any type of confusion that's being added into the conversation, you ask clarifying questions. Because you have compassion, you want to understand others. You're not afraid to know what it is that's being said, what it is that you're going to come into agreement with, because you recognize what it is that you are, your essence, and how you use your words, and they matter. Instead of thinking of how far you still have to go, remind yourself you've already accomplished so much, and to be proud. Spirit needs you to hear from others like you right now, who never been a dummy to the deceptions of others. Gaslighting you is a waste of breath. The thing about gaslighters is, first, before they come to your face to present the gas, they go to others and see if they can pull the wool over their eyes first. And they don't stop at one person, they go to the next, and then they go to the next, and they go to the next. And eventually they have a team or a group that they've convinced. And now this group is all teamed up against you to bring you all this smoke, because this person has literally gassed them all up with lies. And so you've pulled back and you've isolated yourself. But Spirit said this has happened for too long. You went back into your inner peace, but don't get stuck there. Peace must be interrupted. You must guard your heaven right now. No, peace is not the answer right now. You got a whole team. You have a whole team against you, and they think that you are going to call for peace. Oh, no. It's time for you to guard heaven. It's time for your disruption. It's time for you to guard heaven. And you've accepted the call. You've stepped up and you've got dressed up and you put your war clothes on because you're not into the deception and you're not going to war with anyone energetically in the sense that you're going to fall for the illusion. You're doing this in a spiritual way. You're accepting the deception. You're not going to withhold your forgiveness. Spirit has to explain what happens in the spirit and the physical because it's a complex situation that's happening right now. With the acceptance of the deception to forgiveness, you accept that you're being deceived. You're in a situation where no one around you is trustworthy. And you're at peace with that, but you know that you must guard your own peace and not theirs. They think that you are going to fall to shame and please them for whatever it is that this gaslighter has put up, but you won't. The forgiveness comes because you remember when you didn't remember that you were loved. And you used to cry and ask God, is this it for me? Am I my only friend? I appreciate the spiritual team and I appreciate the moments in prayer and the conversations, but is there going to be someone who really appreciates me and loves me for me? You used to have that perception of yourself, but that probably long time ago. And now you know that you are enough, even if no one else comes to add on to you and the divine team align with you. That's enough. And you know that now. And so you're able to forgive this gaslighter because they don't know to remember that they are enough. They don't need a team. They don't have to spread lies and falsehoods. They don't have to pull wool. They don't have to paint a false reality for people. You know, that's your wisdom. Do they know that? Not yet. But you paid attention to them. And you release judgment because you see this for what it is. And that's why you're able to call it out. And your words have activated the miracles of justice. Just know that your words are enough. Your awareness is enough. It doesn't have to even be spoken to this person who wants your energy so badly. They don't believe that they're enough. They want yours. They want to live off of yours. This fake friend. They want you to respond to them, you to give them energy, and you see them for what they are and you walk away. And when the gang and the group that they brought together to come against you, hear your voice and hear the points you make. The whole picture, the whole image, it just falls apart. It's like the scales just fall off of people's eyes. Congratulations for walking in your own power, for listening to your intuition. And I almost feel like this was first nature to you. Of course, you were going to put it into this. You've seen what was getting started and you weren't going to be a part of it. And all of this is first nature to you because this is ancient. This is who you are. This is embedded in you. And this is something that you held true to for lifetimes. I don't know who you are, divine, because there's literally boundless possibilities for you because you've always been this type of soul, type of spirit that when others are stuck and locked with patience, you don't correct them. You don't defend why you're so abundant. You just expose with bravery what you actually do, the actions you actually take. You don't need to paint a picture of what someone's motives are. You can just show point A, the actions that were taken to point B, the outcome. And others can perceive that however they choose. You leave the perception up to others, and that's brave. What the weak thing to do is to try to manipulate other people's minds, to manipulate how other people see you or see others or see the world, the brave thing to do is know what your intentions are and let others see it how it is. Be able to express yourself and let your resonance hold its own weight for itself. They'll find the lesson. You don't have to teach it. Life is his teacher. They are their own teachers. Buddha said, all of us have our inner Buddha. When they realize that they have been deceived by this person after listening to you, after meeting you, after feeling your energy, they change their perspective. They find a lesson of how someone can dress up a lie so nice, of how they could have agreed with a story, a false narrative. And the lesson is now not listening to people's motives. Don't listen to the story. What were the actions? What was the outcome? What do you perceive? There's the truth. That's your warrior spirit. Relentless commitment to challenges that approach you. You master it. You let negative energy fight itself. You let the false illusions tear themselves down. You're patient. This is the patient that goes back to the false illusions. If someone tells a lie, collaborate it. That's your position. You're not the one to exert the energy to prove your innocence or prove that they're wrong. You have the energy so like a master. It's a literally return to sender. Whatever is said, collaborate it. You said what? Or return back to sender. And they find that difficult. They can't go back down that rabbit hole that they tried to throw you in, the ditch, whatever it is that they tried to accuse you of or say that you have done. It's difficult for them to collaborate it. And they took a chance by even saying it. And to prove the things that are being said against you is depleting them of their own energy. Now, either they have to make more false evidence, spin up some more false lies, and make others then believe their false narratives. But now others are thinking if you as a collective are able to see through it, let them be focused more now, not on the words, but what is it that this person does? The group that they've gathered together is gathering their own energy because they have an obligation to the truth. Everyone wants to be smart. Everybody wants to be smart. Nobody wants to be dumb. Nobody wants to feel dumb. And no one has to. It's just that there's this energy in your life who has a dumb spirit. They literally are dumb. And you just got to learn not to mess with some people. They are voluntarily dumb. Nobody told them to mess with you. Nobody told them that you were open for attack, like you was unprepared. So they thought you were dumb and they wanted others to think that you were dumb. But you're wise. So the self-doubt is them. They're now questioning themselves on how they can move forward. And not on you. You're flying. They tried to dim your light and they failed miserably, period. You came out of those shadows because you let your authentic self soar and you reassessed whose energy it was. You didn't even know where this negative energy was coming from. And the truth is, you have a lot of unseen energy around you that's negative. You may have an idea. You can directly see some of the attackers, and they're not even attackers. You may see some of the perpetrators of negative energy. jealous, envious, haters, mad, questioners, want to control you, manipulators, people who want to take credit for your work, dim your light, take your authenticity away, quiet your voice in whatever you're doing. They study you. That's why they want to take all of those things away, because they see them, they watch you have it, and they've decided that's it. I need it. Whatever this person has, I need to take credit for it. I need to make it less visible, and I need to put them by themselves. I want everyone to be a fan of me. Spirit says, see through it and others see through it. And that's the abundance. What this person didn't know is when they gathered this team of people against you to come and watch and condemn you, they did watch and they did see, and they became supporters of you. They seen things the right way and they protected you. They broke free from the lies and they just basically walked away from this person, and this person is left feeling dumb. And dumb is like a repetitive word that keeps coming because they wish that upon you. Spirit is saying, I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you. They thought that they could on you, but you were so organized that you could back it up because you walk it like you talk it, but they don't walk it like they talk it. And so they really thought you were dumb. It's like they totally underestimated how you were the way you were. People are underestimating how you think. They see the outcome, they don't have the full picture. Wow. They don't see your strategy. You're very strategic and you don't share this. Perhaps you don't have to, and you don't do more than you have to do. You don't share more information than what's required. You jump in and you get the job done and you jump out. You discovered that you have strengths and new ideas and opportunities that happen to you when you plan for them. So all of your actions are planning for success. You prepare your morning for your day, for your evening, and your evening for your departure off to the spirit world and then back again. Now, your strategic planning is very good for you. And spirit is saying, at this moment that you're under this situation with this person coming in your energy field to take from you, destroy, and claim what is yours, Spirit wants you to take your eye off of this circus, this clown. Find something that's actually good to watch, that excites you. Right now, if that is taking you down, find something to watch that does make you smile. Reflect on things that make you feel good. In this situation, release even your desired outcomes. Outcomes may come desirable or undesirable. We don't know with this energy. We really don't. And trust yourself. And just be grateful and be present. Keep your eye on your happiness. Keep guarding heaven. Keep deflecting. Keep returning to sender. Take back what you meant for me. I don't know how big of a role you may have played knowingly or unknowingly, because this is unseen energy. When you connect to your intuition, you'll have this knowing of what you did that could make you responsible? Did you say hi or did you? It can be small like that, and that's wild. But did you say good morning to this person because everyone was saying good morning, but you really didn't care if they had a good morning? These are small acts of self-betrayal. And you will get karma unless you accept the grace. Give yourself grace. If you don't want to say good morning, then don't. Is it professional to say good morning to everyone when you walk into a room? Says who? If you're thinking in your mind ill, but with your mouth you say, I hope you have a good day, your alignment and your self resonance is off. And you put it that way because you couldn't be honest and true to yourself and say what you mean. Why couldn't you say ill? Why couldn't you be silent? Silence makes a sound. So things like if you don't accept grace, paper cuts, spirit is letting me know paper cuts. You'll get little nicks, a little tap on your hand, a little cut. Pay attention now. Don't betray yourself. You don't have to get along. Let your energy do the talking now. Let it go. Let it go and stand your ground. This is how spirit wants you to move now. If you don't want to say good morning because someone is ill, you have a reason why someone is ill. They know it and you know it. Don't. Find something else to do. Turn around. Be someone else who you really wish has a good day. Things like that. Listen to your soul. It's small things that make the biggest impact on how authentic we are to ourselves and how the universe responds back to us actually being grounded and having faith to pause and say, am I being truthful? Silence has the biggest vocabulary. The dictionary for it is boundless, unlimited. It has so many meanings. It's so appropriate. It's so wonderful. It's so massive. Silence is healing. It allows you to consider your options, detach from that present moment. When you're staying grounded in the present moment, the energy that apparently you've been encountering wouldn't want to be something someone would want to stay present for and want to detach immediately. And silence is that for you. And I see that it's a choice that you've been making to love yourself, to pull your energy away from any type of energy that's a vampire or want to argue or take any of your vitality or life force. You love yourself too much for that. You speak up and you speak up once. After you speak up once, is justice is served. You bring balance by using the word again. I said it once, but again, this is what I said. The answer doesn't change. Your energy doesn't move. You're still grounded in your position and by releasing your attachments. So your last card here is open up. You're opening up your heart and trusting yourself that you know what's best for you. Your life is changing in wonderful ways. Little did that energy know that went and brought that crowd to come and watch you. That crowd would be your biggest supporters, show you to others, and put you in spotlights, rooms, conversations, positions that you never would have made it to without them trying to take you down. They took you there. God used them in the best way. They blessed you. Funny how that works, isn't it? So that is the end of the reading. Until next time.
Mirror on the wall, who looking good today? Me. Who knocked out everything on their list they had to do today? Me. Who ain't nobody fucking with to the 10th degree? That'll be a me. Yeah.